Bombay Vikings is Dinesh and Sagar. So Dinesh is on strike facing Amar. The first delivery. A left arm pace bowler coming in from the mountains end. And a leg bite to start the inning. A shot that's been connected well and gets the first boundary of the match. He's off the mark. Dinesh is off the mark with a cracking boundary towards the leg side. Short pitch delivery and he connects that well on the back foot and gets the first boundary for the team. A shot that's been played very nicely by Sagar and gets a boundary for the team. They're targeting the first 6 overs. This is what they're trying to do. Remember, one of the match we had seen, there was 64 extra run being given on the same pitch. And look at that handsome connect. What a connect that was. Stand and deliver above the head of the cover fielder. What a connect. What a connect. And what a shot that. A shot that's been hammered straight toward the side screen. Looks like a boundary. Yes, it is. Now is the time for Dinesh to get a boundary for the team. An expensive over till now. 2 boundaries being scored in 4 deliveries. And a shot that's been connected very well by Dinesh. Goes 1 bounce for a boundary to end the over. 19 runs of that last over. 3 overs completed. 39 runs on board without a wicket. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. And a misfield being done as well. Gets a boundary in this over as well. Should have been a single ideally. And look. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. This is out. This is turning out to be an expensive over as well. 12 runs out of 5 deliveries. That's been bowled by Nimish. A striking that's been done by Dinesh. Hammered above the long on fielder for another boundary. "16 of that last over. They've got a wicket. It could have been a wicket, and a striking being done very clean by Sagar to get a boundary. He's unstoppable at the moment. Both these batters are unstoppable at the moment. They're striking well. Till now, it's not turning out to be a good decision, as these guys are striking pretty well. And a shot that's been played towards the covers area. Another misfield being done by the cover fielder. And a boundary being scored to end the over. So 5 overs done. 66 on board. 11 of that last over. Sagar on strike, who's striking so well. Short pit delivery to start. And he hammers that towards the covers area. How can you afford to bowl such kind of deliveries to this man who's striking so well? Look at that connect. He knows pretty well where the fielders are standing, which 76-run partnership till now, just in 38 deliveries. How good that is to watch. He charges and strikes well and goes for biggest of the night. What a maximum that is. What a maximum that is from Dinesh. He strikes that and strikes pretty hard and gets the maximum for the team. 9 runs and 4 deliveries. And a miss. A full toss being missed. And a wicket on an unexpected delivery to Sachin. And Dinesh departs. It was a full toss delivery. Board. A shot that's been hammered towards the leg side. Is this a maximum? Yes, it is. So to end the over, a good striking being done by Gulshan, getting the maximum for the team. How good that total looks. 8 overs. Continuous striking happening for this man who's unstoppable at the moment, Sagar. Over being started with a maximum. Looks like this is going to be the biggest over of the evening. How big that was. How big that was. And with that maximum, 103 runs on board just in 8.1 over. It's playing on 45, faced 24 deliveries. Sachin to Sagar. It's connected that well. Same area. What is happening? What is happening? And 50 up for this man. Just Gulshan now striking well and striking big. The first maximum for this man. My bad. That's the second maximum for him. 20 on board. Not even 10 overs completed. These guys are striking with more than 13 runs in an over. And another boundary coming in from Sagar. Cracking connections happening. He's not bothered about the bowler or the delivery. Gulshan makes a room for himself and connects pretty well to get the maximum of this over. So over being competed with a maximum. So 12 runs being scored in that particular over. 11 overs being completed. Bat change being done for Sagar now. Bhavesh coming in with his 4th delivery to him. And a bat change. Has this worked? Looks like yes, it has worked for him. Umpire says it's a 1 bounce boundary. It was in the air for a long time. The fielder could not come under it properly. He makes a room for himself, trying to find that gap between those two fielders. There was a gap, but a misfield as well. And with that, they touched down 152 runs on board. Feel is they are targeting 250 at the moment. Full toss delivery. Cracks that towards the leg side. And a boundary there. So 2 back-to-back boundaries coming in this over. Shot that's been connected well. Another boundary. So 3 boundaries in 3 deliveries from Gulshan. With that, he moves to 39. A delivery to face in this over. No bowler in the end. Amar comes back with his 3rd over. And Gulshan strikes that and strikes pretty well to start the over with the maximum. How good that shot is. He just needs a single run. 22 runs. This is the 15th over in progress. And he scores a shot towards the covers area and gets a boundary. So with that, he moves to 53. And the total moves to 176 runs. What an inning this is turning out to be. A 50 and 20. A quicker delivery being bowled and hammered straight towards the side screen for a boundary. What a cracking shot this has been. He goes on back foot and applies the entire strength. Striking continues from both these batters without worrying about anything. How good that connect was from Gulshan. Bhavesh have come back pretty well, and now Gulshan gets the gap towards that gully fielder and the one standing at third man inside the circle. Short pitch delivery. This is going way, way, way above the head of the fielder and gets the maximum. And with that maximum, Sagar moves to his 80s. How can you afford to bowl such deliveries to this man? Seven runs being scored out of 2 deliveries. Look at that connect. Goes way all the way for a maximum. 2 maximum being scored in last 2 deliveries from Anol. He connects well. And he gets a maximum as well. 21 runs being scored. Playing on 67 at the moment. A first delivery being bowled by Sahil, getting the edge and getting the boundary there. Power surge in progress at the moment, which is why you see most of the fielders standing inside the circle and just a couple of can be kept. A connect that goes well above the head of everyone. Gets the maximum. 77 to this man with that maximum. 12 runs being scored in the first 3 deliveries from Sahil. And a connect that's been done towards the covers area. Should be able to get a boundary. He does. With that, he moves to 83. Take that score to 235 with that boundary. What an over this is turning out to be. And look at that. And look at the connects that are happening from Gulshan with that maximum. He moves to 89. 22 runs being scored out of 5 deliveries. Prize with the inning that these 2 guys have played for the team. He's played that straight towards the long on and should be a boundary. Yes, it is. 26 runs in that over. And with that, Gulshan moves to 93. 18 overs done, 245 on board in this particular inning. Pratik is the man bowling to Gulshan and he goes. No. Why did you have to try that? You had been a centurion as well. He goes on 93 and stumping being done behind the stumps. So good. New batter stepped in, Alok, starting his inning with a boundary. And with that, 250 up for the team Bombay Vikings. 70 runs. The only man who can make it possible is the man you're watching on screen. Sagar. 257 on board. 7 deliveries left. strike facing the second delivery from Bhavesh. He gets the edge. Should be able to get a boundary. Should be able to get a boundary, which he does. 261 on board. 261 on board. Will they be able to touch down 270? Chirag facing the first delivery, and he strikes that towards the covers area. The fielders are charging in, and they cuts that off and gets 2 single. And they've scored another run there. Break, and we will come back and see if they will be able to get that. And the opening partnership have been absolutely stunning for them, which is why they stand strong at the moment. And look at that connect that is going straight toward the third man. And that's a boundary. That's a sporting spirit that you get to see. His first over from the mountains end to Shravan. 10 runs being scored in the first over. The connect that's been done by Shravan looks very beautiful. And gets a boundary on the first delivery of the second over. This is cricket. Anything can happen anytime. The same. A connection that sounded so well. Goes for a boundary towards the leg side. The sound of the bat said, I am heading towards the boundary. Is Viral going to try something in this over? Because no boundaries or a maximum being scored yet in this over. A connection that's been done on the leg side and gets a boundary. Viral is playing a very good inning for the team. Total. And they gets the wicket. Wicket falls. Abhishek gets the first breakthrough. And whose wicket that is? The man who was striking so well. Viral. So wicket number 1 falls. Abhishek gets the wicket of Viral. Who's been bowled by Abhishek. Full toss delivery. Striking that well. Going all the way for a maximum from Shravan. What a strike that is. Starting this over with a maximum. A shot that's been played straight toward the side screen and gets a boundary. So 10 runs out of those two deliveries. सब लोग का ऐसा ही खेलना पड़ेगा हाँ रवि भाई Shravan charges well and gets a boundary. How interesting they are making at this particular moment. 45 on board at the moment. 3.4 was being completed. There's an edge that goes in the right direction where the fielder is not there. Third man area gets the boundary. Arzan gets the boundary towards the third man. Every single delivery they are trying to hit hard and they are trying. What a connect that is from Arzan. What a connect that is from Arzan. He wants to change the bat, but the bat he's changing, he's got a maximum with that. What a strike this has been. And goes all the way for a maximum. Shravan is striking well at the moment. With that maximum, he moves to his 30s. Last delivery of the 6th over. This is going again in the air. Will this be another maximum? Yes, it is. 75 with that maximum. 6 overs completed. A connect that's been done. And that's a perfect connect. And the umpire says it's a maximum. Runs on the board. Last delivery from Vipul. And a connect that's been done on the long on. And a wicket falls. Wicket number 2 falls. The Shravan departs and over comes to an end. And Shravan have scored 37 runs inning for the Wet and Joy end. Short pitch delivery to start the over. No fielder there. They gets a boundary to start the over. Take that up to 88 with that boundary. Getting the edge on that pace delivery. And the ball going, racing towards the boundary, towards the fine leg. No fine leg fielder standing there. These runs are countable. Edge goes above the head of those two fielders and gets a boundary in this over. The striking with the pace which is happening very good at this particular moment for them. And a great connect that's been done straight on the side screen for a maximum. So many runs being scored in the last two deliveries. A maximum and a boundary now for Arzan. And that goes for a boundary. A misfield that has happened on the long ons area. And that has costed them a boundary there. Weedle comes back into the attack. A shot that's been played, but this is going all the way for a maximum to start the over from Weedle. So Reel strikes and gets a maximum. This man is on 49 and strikes well and gets to his 50. What a strike this has been from this man. 55 runs being scored by this man. Going in the air. Caught and bowled. And the challenge has been won by the bowler. So Weedle gets a big wicket. The big man Arzan departs after scoring 55 runs for the team in 29 delivery that he has faced. Juju strikes. And strikes well. Gets a boundary. Weedle comes back and look at that striking after the bat change. So Reel strikes on the leg side for a boundary. With that boundary he moves to 34. Possible. But this is cricket. Anything can happen anytime. Juju strikes that and strikes well and gets a boundary. To give you a reminder, this is Power Surge in progress. Juju on strike. And he connects that pretty well to get some maximum. Two back-to-back maximum. And this ball goes straight towards the cameraman. He's surprised with that. Cameraman, good morning to you. This is going again in the air. Has this gone all the way? Umpire says it's a boundary. With that, 200 up. The connect goes pretty well. This is still chaseable. If this man strikes well, he can do it. This man connects. When he connects, it goes usually all the way for a maximum. So he gets to his 50 now. And connect, that's been done by this man toward the leg side. Another maximum. It's a by boundary that's running all the way. So boundary match by 34 runs. What a match. What a high scoring game.